I chose this scene, saving Gamora, because it is a part of the movie that has a break in the action so that we can analyze lighting, color, and camera work without being bombarded by explosions. If you haven't seen the movie, Gamora's ship has just been destroyed and she is slowly dying in space while Peter and Rocket watch helplessly on the sideline. The hero in this scene has to make an important decision whether or not he should risk his life for one of his newfound allies. The color in this scene plays a relatively small role. Gamora is floating near a more red area, symbolizing the life-threatening danger that she is in. Peter is in a more blue-green area that symbolizes his current safety. The color of the pods is also a yellow-orange, symbolizing their safety and the protection that they provide to the people in them. We can see here that he decides to leave the safety of his pod and go out into open space in order to save his friend. Leaving his pod symbolizes that he is leaving his old life behind and starting on a path of good. In the past, Peter has only cared about himself, but now he has chosen to put others first. This is also seen here that in order to save Gamora, he has to give up part of his identity. To symbolize this, the only way Peter can save Gamora is to give her his iconic mask. Peter first flies out to her in space with the mask on. He then holds her in his arms and puts the mask on her so that she can breathe. The mise-en-scène of this scene includes the objects of the pod, which symbolizes safety, and the parts of Gamora's ship floating around her, symbolizing that their plan has fallen into pieces. Most of the shots of this scene are made up of close-ups because of the intensity of the decisions being made, but there are a few exceptions. One specific instance is after many close-ups of Gamora and Peter separately. There is a wide shot when Peter flies out into space to meet her. There is also a wide shot when Peter, holding Gamora, is dragged in by Yondu's ship. As for the lighting in this part of the scene, we can see that Gamora is drifting closer and closer to the darker area, and Peter Quill is in a much lighter area. This reiterates that Peter is playing the role of the hero in this situation. This is also seen by Peter's other ally, Rocket, giving up and accepting defeat by beginning to fly away. Peter decides to take the risk, but with a plan. Peter's plan is to call on Yondu to help, even though it is not exactly helping. Yondu is out to capture Peter and take him hostage because of the stolen Infinity Stone that Yondu believes is rightfully his. To wrap up this scene, Gamora and Peter are taken into Yondu's ship. They fall to the ground, gasping their breath after their near-death experience. Although this is a good thing that they have both survived, they are also now captured on Yondu's ship. This is observable through the half lighting on their face. Half has light and half is dark, showing their current situation is double-sided.